Star Music, Star Variety.
102.5.
You also have a live CD out?
Yeah, it's a live EP. It's only on iTunes, and I think it's on other iTunes and other internet stuff. But yeah, it's like I traveled solo for so long, and a lot of these songs were written solo. So the EP is just me performing by myself, kind of getting back to the roots, if you will.
For a lot of us, sounds like this is new material, brand new, but for you it's not. Are you still writing and preparing for the next album?
I'm going to probably retire after this, I think. So.
Can't blame you. I mean,
No, yeah, I've been working on new songs, and we're going to play a couple of them tonight probably at the show. And but, I mean, it's the good news is, yeah, I mean, it's exciting to have new people finding out about it. I mean, since I've seen you, we went to Australia.
I know.
And I'm actually headed to Norway in 2 weeks. So, I mean, it's weird to see it like, people, when I go and play it for new people, it breathes new life into the songs,
It is kind of weird to think back to when we last saw you and how much has changed for you since then. I couldn't be happier for you. I mean, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Thank you.
I mean, really, you're still humble. You didn't come in here with your entourage or anything. You're still
I was
the same
wearing
guy.
sunglasses. As
You were.
But a lot of people wear those outside, actually, when it's sunny.
Wearing your rock star sunglasses. Let's talk about, just some of the things that have happened since we last saw you. Not only have you toured, different countries, but TLC picks up rock and roll and uses it for a spot.
Yeah, their whole summer promo line is going to be using rock and roll. So
you're getting money for that, I hope.
I don't know. I hope so. I just want to meet John and Kate. That's all I care about.
But you know how cool that is? Like people see those kind of things and then start doing research on, I like that song, who sings it. It's just another outlet for people to discover.
Yeah, it was exciting. It premiered last weekend, and even over the weekend we saw the sales jump up on iTunes and stuff. So it's, every little bit kind of helps these days, I think.
So you get TLC, you get rock and roll in a movie.
Right.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2. I know you're a fan.
I'm waiting for the third one.
You'll have another song there.
It left me wanting more. I was like, what's happening to the pants now? I don't know.
TNT's using You Don't Have to Believe Me in season promotional stuff?
Yeah, it's just... I'm lucky I have a good team of people that I work with that are all they do is try and get my songs into stuff. So,
but that is genius, because in this day and age, you have to really do as much as you can to promote your music.
Right, and that's always been my philosophy from the beginning. Is no one's ever going to care about the music more than I am. So I kind of keep pushing.
So are you going to be opposed to someone coming to the table wanting to use a song for a commercial?
I would love it. Why? Do you have an opportunity?
I don't, but if you're open to it, we can certainly put it out there.
Most things, I don't. I always think of Stephen King has a good line. Someone asked him, does it make you mad that, they make all these terrible movies out of your books? And he says, the books are still good. That's kind of how I feel. It's like the song is the way I wanted it to be, so you can, for the most part, use the song how you want to use it.
Would you ever want another artist to cover one of your songs?
Yeah, sure. Why? Do you have an artist here?
I don't.
I feel like this is great. You're like setting things. Would you like a new car? No, I would like to do that. I'd like to. I got a couple of songs that I've written that don't feel right for me anymore. That I'd like to, maybe have someone else do or something like that. So
that's kind of what I was wondering. If songs become like your children and you don't want to let them go. If
it's more, well, to me, I always feel like putting songs on an album is like picking a roommate. Mm-hmm. You got your friends, and I got some songs that I like. I can see them once a month, and I have a great time. We catch up. But then I got those songs I got to see, several times a day. Can I see this song all the time and still get along with it? So the big thing for me is making sure that I can bring that passion to the songs every night. So I want to make sure that the songs on the album are ones I really love.
So you're okay giving your songs away to another artist if they don't fit you in that special way?
Yeah.
Now, would you ever cover another artist's material?
Not right now, I don't think. Maybe in the future. We do some covers in the show and stuff like that. But, I mean, for me, growing up, there was always a real big importance in my family just on songwriters. Like my parents were really big into Broadway and the Gershwin brothers and Cole Porter and Rodgers and Hammerstein and then the Beatles and stuff. So I grew up kind of really admiring singer-songwriters and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Is that really who your influence is, or do you have influences that our star audience might know? Do you have current songwriters that you kind of look up to?
I admire John Mayer a lot. I've done some touring with Jason Mraz, and I think his new album's really good. I really like the Coldplay album, but I also like a lot of hip-hop stuff. I don't know if you're playing Kanye West on here, but...
you never know. We break it out every once in a while.
There you go. I really like his stuff, and, there's all kinds of things that are good.
How do you write your songs? Do you write about what you know, or do you like create a story?
I try to write, based on what I know a little bit, but I find the best are when I get something happens and then I can sort of exaggerate it and make it into a better story because most of the things that happen to me aren't that exciting. So,
So it's not some girl
I gotta
dumped you
turn
and
it up. Well, even then, it's like if a girl breaks up with me, maybe I'm upset, but in the song, I am desperate and I
Tortured.
can't live without you. You don't hear a lot of songs about I really like you a lot. It's always I love you, I can't live without you.
So is there a story behind rock and roll?
Rock and roll, I was living in New York City for this summer, and I was underage, and I couldn't get into the bars and the clubs, and so I kind of wrote the song kind of, looking through the window at what I was missing out on, which sounds a little creepy now, I guess.
Star 102.5